Okay. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you I get a little bit more progress done on my big plane. I'm actually working in the house because it's like cold outside. 40 degrees, maybe 50 or so in my garage, so I'm in the house. Let's see. All right. You come over here. Like here on right here, like the eye bolt on my centerpiece. You know, that piece was in there last time, and I had my pieces up here just kind of set in there. But what I've done since then, I actually drilled my holes through those 3 pieces of wood, and then I've run these screws. They are they're actually number 6 screws by 1 inch, or well, they're 3.5 M by 25.4 if you're, you know, the metric ways. But just you know, a couple. They're just simple 1 inch screws with a washer, just so that the screw, you know, obviously, you know, I don't want that pulling through the foam board. But so I've got my 6 screws going through the foam board, through my thin ply, into each of my 3 pieces here, and the pieces are for my ground lines here, and then my flight lines down under here. I'm trying to think of a better way, you know, to keep these, you know, more in place. You know, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, so when I get the line tied from here to the center of the fuselage, you know, just the line itself will keep these from, you know, backing themselves out. But I'm gonna see if I can work on a better way to keep those a little more stationary. But what I'm going to work on next, I think I'm just gonna fold the top over to where this eye bolt hits the upper part there, and then just drill a hole where that dimple is for this eye bolt to come through, and I'll get my servo wires run through here, and I should be able to finally close these wings up. But I wanted to give you excuse me, I wanted to give you a look at, you know, what my wing is looking like. If I'm trying to think, if I hold this up, okay, so you know, it'd be the bottom of the wing here. You see where the ground lines, or where the flight line hooks will be. And you know, if I get this folded over, you see I'll have one of the ground lines here and one of the ground lines here. Actually have one of my other sections over here, and 2 of my sections over there in the kitchen, and I've got the centerpiece with the king post still out in the garage because I haven't figured out how I want to finish that up yet. But if you give me a second, I'm gonna get a couple things repositioned, and there's something else I want to show you. So just hit the. So here we go. I've got the wings stretched out in my hallway here. It actually goes from, it's probably about 6 feet or so into my living room, down through my short little hallway, and then probably about another 4.5 feet into my bedroom. I took the tape measure out earlier, and I was measuring each wing section, and the wing total comes out to, what did we say? It was 20 feet 5/8 of an inch. When it's all finally said and done, it is going to be just a little bit longer, and I'll explain that when I get to that point. But here we go. I mean, this is this is so far my my wing for my 20-foot wingspan plane. I'm absolutely excited, you know, to see it as far as it is. What I'm hoping for next is when I can show the wing to you guys next time. I'm hoping to have the servo wires run through, maybe have the servos installed, and you know, see about getting the, you know, the top of the wing folded over. and we'll see if we can see if we can get my Dowelwood spars run through there along with my connector rods. You guys remember I was talking about using an electrician's wire fishing kit that I picked up at Harbor Freight. It's just a bunch of fiberglass rods. I believe they're 3/16 of an inch in diameter. It's got these little screw-in connectors, you know, end to end. Excuse me. See if maybe I can get it all together, and we'll take it outside, and I'll hold it up, and you know, see if we can get some video taken when that's done. I think right now there's only one other thing I want to show you. So give me a minute. We'll get things repositioned. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is you know, a couple of changes that I made on my fuselage. The original idea is that from the top of the fuselage, like where the wing actually meets the plane, I wanted that to come straight down, you know, down to the top. It was cut off all that way. I was looking at it, and I changed my mind. What I decided to do was I took, slide this off. This was actually my nose piece, and I took this off, and what I did is I just cut another piece of foam and put it on here, and I hot glued it, and I put some tape on there, just so it all kind of, you know, fit that overall scheme. Then it actually goes this way. This gets, well, that's big. That gets slid on there like that. Okay, if you want to bring the camera over here to the front, let's see. The bottom part, I'm going to have that come up, and then this upper part will be like that. I really think I like this better. I'll probably take a little more tape and, you know, bring the black line down so it matches towards the point there. But something else that I did, you see down inside here, I put a bit of cross bracing and some cross bracing in there. And I tell you what, I mean, just that little bit of foam in there, in that X configuration, man, it gives it just some rock solid rigidity. I mean, I'm just blown away at how rigid that is now with just a little bit of cross bracing. And I think I'll probably do the same thing on the insides of these fuselage sections, because these here are still 30 inches long. I'll probably put 2 of them in each one of them, just to make that, you know, that much more rigid. But that's pretty much what little I've gotten done lately. I'm certainly not happy with, you know, that I'm not getting much more done, but, you know, with the way the work schedule is, and, you know, sleep schedule, it's all got to catch up. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and keep checking out my channel for here we go. Just a little bit of bonus footage of my wife. She actually had no idea that I was going to do this, but she's down here playing around. Well, she's actually putting away her little small voltage drill, and she's got a bunch of little bits and accessories to it. She was getting ready to put it away, so I thought I'd pick the camera up and give her a little airtime, right? Right. So here we go. Just a couple quick questions. What your opinions on the fuselage over here? What do you think of it?
Insane, huh? It's huge.
It's huge. Okay. Now, what do you think about the big wing back there? It's taking up our entire hallway.
It goes back in the garage.
It goes what?
Back in the garage.
It goes back in the garage. Okay, so what do you think of it, though?
I'm impressed.
I didn't ask you where we're going to put it.
I'm impressed.
You're impressed?
I'm impressed.
Think it's going to work out pretty well?
These will work out pretty good.
At least we hope.
Considering all the other ones you've made.
Considering all the other ones I've made, yeah.
And they flew nicely.
Some of them do.
Mm-hmm. Most of them.
I've crashed a few.
And then repaired, and then crashed, and then repaired, and
yeah,
pretty good.
And then somebody else in this house is going to start flying here in a bit, right? Who's
yes,
that? Who's
me.
that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. We're going to turn the camera off now?
Yes.
Okay. Tell everybody thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.